This tutorial will cover how to reserve spaces in your Indeck Parkway IVIS user manual on pages 30 through 33. IVIS provides manifold options for the reservation of parking spaces. Reserved spaces are indicated in the car park by a red LED on the space indicator. If RGB LEDs are used, any color can be specified to indicate a reserved space. On the IVIS floor plan displays, reserved sensors are also highlighted. Free reserved spaces are highlighted by a darker green, occupied reserved spaces by a darker red, reserved disabled spaces have a darker blue, etc. Furthermore, reserved spaces show a no entry symbol. To reserve spaces only once, click on a sensor or select various spaces to be reserved. In the engineering console, click Find and Reserve, and then Reserve Sensor. Activate the checkbox of the option Only Once, and then click OK to confirm. The selected spaces are immediately switched to reserved, irrespective of whether a vehicle parks there or not. Once a vehicle enters a reserved-only space, the space switches back to normal operation. To reserve spaces permanently, click on a sensor or select various spaces to be selected. In the engineering console, click Find and Reserve, Reserve Sensor, and then click OK. The spaces selected are immediately switched to reserved until the reservation is deleted, irrespective of whether a vehicle parks there or not, no matter how often vehicles park there and leave. To reserve spaces for a defined period of time, click on a sensor and select various spaces to be reserved. In the engineering console, Find and Reserve, Reserve Sensor, and the fields Start and Date Time, click on the calendar symbol, and the calendar window will pop up. Select the time when the reservation shall start. To adjust the time, click and hold the hour field and drag the mouse button to the right or left. Click the hour field to count up. Click Shift to count the hours down and proceed equally with the minute field. Select the date when the reservation should start. Proceed equally with the end time and date of the reservation. Click OK. To reserve spaces from now on for a defined period of time, click the sensor. In the engineering console, under Find and Reserve, go to Reserve Sensor and enter the end time and date of the period that you want the reservation to stop. Once you've done this, click OK. To reserve spaces on certain weekdays for a defined period of time, select your sensor, go to Find and Reserve, Reserve Sensor, tick off the required weekdays. Set the time in the field below and click OK. There are other various reservation options. Naturally, you can combine the above listed reservation options, for example, reserve spaces permanently on Mondays and Fridays. To show current reservations, click on the button Show Current Reservations. A window of all listed and scheduled and current reservations will pop up. To delete reservations in the reservation list, you can select individual reservations by clicking on Delete. Close the reservation list by clicking Cancel. This concludes this video. Thank you for watching this short tutorial. For more information on how to use your Indeck Parkway IVIS user manual, please feel free to watch more videos on our exclusive YouTube channel.